First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for coming out here and joining us today to announce an exciting and important new event that is going to be taking place here in San Francisco at the Argent Hotel from February 1st to the 3rd. It's a conference sponsored and produced by the RockRose Institute, which is a nonprofit here in San Francisco called Facing Violence, Justice, Religion, and Conflict Resolution. So to tell you a little bit more about the event, it's my pleasure to welcome one of the founders of the RockRose Institute. She's the former president of the San Francisco Trial Lawyers Association, selected at one time by Time Magazine as one of the top 10 women lawyers. I should say one of 4 women founders, because they won't mention that, but I think that's important and significant. And so please welcome Maja Ramsey.
You got all that great information. A couple years ago, quite frankly, we just got so we couldn't take the violence, we couldn't take the newspaper reports, we couldn't take the pictures of the beheadings. We decided together that we needed to do more, that we needed to come off of the sidelines, that we needed to get bigger than what we were, and we decided that we needed to do it through the portal of justice and religion, since so much violence is being done in the names of those two things. We knew we had to bring big wisdom, so we came in with some amazing speakers, including Madeleine Albright and Elie Wiesel, so that we would have the opportunity to share their wisdom with a larger group. And then, of course, we didn't want to stop there. We wanted to create something that would really create and demonstrate the possibility and the power of dialogue. And that, in its essence, is what we really want to promote, is our ability to communicate with one another. And in that vein, we gathered resources from around the country, some international groups as well, to organize and facilitate the dialogue at the forum in February. We're so thrilled right now. We have 48, I'm told maybe 49 or 50 partnering organizations representing incredible diverse point of views, both international and local. We have 10 speakers. We have an extraordinary youth component coming up. And we have all of you that are here today. It's just been remarkable, the build of what is happening and the importance of these issues at this time. And with that in mind, I want to thank you, and I hope that gave you enough of a seat to get you to come and bring your friends. I want to turn you over to Kim Weichel, who is also, the United Nations is one of our partnering organizations, and she is the current president of both the San Francisco and the Marin County United Nations, and also has been doing an extraordinary amount of work in conflict internationally as well. So if you please join me in welcoming Kim.
Thank you, Maja, and happy United Nations Day. Today we're here partly to celebrate the birthday of the United Nations in the very birthplace that it was founded many years ago. We're delighted to be a co-sponsor of World Forum 2007 because it addresses some of the very issues that are pertinent to the UN, justice and conflict resolution. They've invited some stellar speakers, as Maja said. Madeleine Albright was a U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, and many, many others. So we're honored to have such an important conference here in San Francisco. So I just want to close by encouraging everyone to support the work and the principles of the United Nations, because it's vital to our well-being and the well-being of the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. The person I'm going to introduce right now doesn't need any introduction in San Francisco or many other places, but is really somebody who has dedicated his entire life to trying to end the causes of violence and bringing people to the table and giving them hope. And as the Reverend of the Glide Memorial Church, it's my pleasure to introduce Reverend Cecil Williams.
Thank you very much. Thank you for helping to bring about one of the most important issues confronting us in this day and time, and that is denigrating, destroying human life and the entire environment. Violence begets violence. Violence is prevalent. It is everywhere. It is not selective of where it goes, it just goes. wherever there are people who are interested in territory, in turf, people who are